College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We can't wait to see this game. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Using his legs, it's
God damn.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and now you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The run to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He'll run it again. Finding open areas. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Really good looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space, was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football.
The chill guy, what's up, bro?
A little bit of that too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field,
Bro, I can't.
watch
Oh,
out.
yo.
He's a home run waiting to happen.
And the Aggies can
No.
play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
No, it doesn't. You're not cutting like you were earlier. Yes.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Finds his tight end.
Mm.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100% zone.
Yeah, as of right now.
I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
A quick completion to the left.
Okay, now you kind of cut in and out.
Turning on the Jets. And he slipped through the crowd.
Like, what are you using? Like, is it like headphones with like a fucking mic?
When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
Well, I got you. That's probably why. If you're walking around, it's probably losing connection.
Until we visited and you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew.
Yeah, but you know, shit.
Getting this place going bananas.
That man just big bodied me. He just fucking threw me.
On the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Can't do shit with USC right now. Playing NCAA. God was pissing me off. Yeah, nothing but sweat ass lobby.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Floating away. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it's
Fucking A.
on second down. They're staring at third.
So what your base is known for, I guess, picking up COD people or what? Just two of y'all that have won it though.
Got his man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Man, you sound crazy right there. Yeah, if you're walking around, I think that shit just doesn't like if you're far from it.
They've got a first down here to open the period. To throw, it's Mayava. That's caught. It's Jordan. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only
What brand is it?
the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this
No.
offense, catching the football.
And the Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Nice move to pick up yardage. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Yeah, you sound decent right there.
You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally.
No, do it again. My bad. I was focused on the game.
The guy to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique.
Yeah, that's where. Yeah, nope.
Extra blockers on the field. Offense
Yep,
goes forward.
probably.
Gonna swing it on second down. With the catch, it's Sanders. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Off the play fake. Starts to scramble to the left. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jordan. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting him tackled to the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. On target. Touchdown USC. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside give. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win Fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh my God, that was. I read that too.
Man, you gotta love the effort. Sell it out for that. Listen, it wasn't a deep pass down the field. It's a short pass, but great effort, laying out, good body control, bringing in the diving catch.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Dropping back, it's Reed. Under fire. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Nope.
It would have been a 54-yarder if they tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on 4th and short.
You cutting in and out.
They'll move the tight end. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
That's why I've never been the fan of wireless
If they
headphones.
don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quickly complete. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident.
I mean, realistic. Oh yeah, can't beat that. But realistically, let's think about it. When's the last time Turtle Beach has really been out there like that?
Ice in their veins, and you saw it there on
HyperX and all that taking over.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Throwing on the run. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge
And all of a sudden.
held on. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
I don't know any of those controllers.
Back to pass. This time he's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they decide to trot out the kicker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for...
I'd say when it comes to Xbox controllers, that's all German.
This one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Absolute shank. Missed it. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Trojans will kick it away to start the 2nd half. Coming out with it, it's Owens. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. It's a running room. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Got a man, it's Concepcion. Good call, good.
Oh my god. Can't stop this fucker's run, and then when he throws it, I'm like all over the place.
That had to be a coverage bust because there is no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Catch in the middle. It's Concepcion.
Oh, he's throwing it right at my user.
For the first down, but a good gain on that play.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Motion from the wide receiver. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
Oh, I missed him.
And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Reed. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
That's so bad. This game is horrible for that.
To give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Setting up the screen. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, This offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Concepcion.
Jesus.
Touchdown, Aggie. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. The short hands, it's Jordan. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Why?
That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. This A&M defense is showing up with an attitude and ready to saw everybody's horns off.
And I think it starts with those big bullies up front. And Texas high school football, you can find those guys, and they come to A&M, and you've seen them year after year after year. Big physical guys. Doesn't matter who's coaching the defense. They find those body types up front.
Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Great job of timing the blitz and calling it at a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time he's got it. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
That's caught. It's Sanders. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those 1st downs and just make that clock run.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drill.
Yeah, we don't have many plays left. You know, the clock winding down. We got to make something happen. These kind of plays are just crippling. They will absolutely ruin what chance you have to push the ball down the field later on and save timeouts. And so we got to get that engine going here.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down.
DB on film. I just love his ability to break on the ball. And I think he was anticipating on 3rd and long that time, the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Slithers into space. He's loose. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play.
Hit the shit out of him.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Here's the pressure. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. To be honest, both of these offense played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Okay. This shit just glitched. Like, what the fuck?
It's in the game.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Trojans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Steps away to find some room. At the 35, he's got room.
Wow.
There he goes. All out of space. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry up. To the air, it's Salter. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oftentimes, defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
Quarterback sneak, trying to get
This dude's a weirdo.
Sneaks it in.
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff.
Can I not change my fucking camera?
Will be called on to protect this lead. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. He'll start this drive going to the air. Throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Finds space on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play it out.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated.
This is so stupid.
Got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got an open man. Still running to get the 40. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Quarterback moving. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Into the house. Touchdown, Trojans. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fair catch called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the back. And he's stuffed by...
Mm.
defensive tackle up front.
And not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Now on second down. Leaves it with the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Colorado.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking downfield, it's Salter. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Can they catch him? They will get him. It's a touchdown. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. I think you're getting the offense the football back. But how about
Damn.
special teams?
I've never done that so far this
Way
year.
to take the lead for you. Get some excitement. Get some juice back on your side.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Kickoff team takes the field after the punt return for the touchdown. Let's see what they've got in coverage now. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Snags it quickly on the left. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. New set of downs after the completion. Back to pass, it's Salter. Got room to work. Turning on the Jets. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it. I didn't feel like buying it. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the defense holds firm.
Yeah, it's all the console people finally getting a hold of it. That's why they're all talking about it.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside.
The whole PC game for the longest.
Outside, that linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Here comes the heat.
Why are you thinking of getting it?
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
And that's a play on.
But you're getting it on PC, you're getting it on console, because a lot of these people barely getting it are getting on console.
More time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Man, you know that's one game I know for a fact I'd lose my mind in. Cause bro, anybody that knows me, especially you, because we run COD, I am not the slowest, like, wannabe gamer when it comes to that type of shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Pick 6 in the motherfucker. And I run a fucking punt return back. No, it's cause you know that game is like you have to be really slow. You can't, if you die, you die. Yeah, you telling somebody that plays multiplayer on Call of Duty because it's hectic to go and play slow. Ain't that bitch like $40? I think that bitch is like $40. Yeah, but you know that's gonna be for you.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Hit up Ryan and see if he wants to go half.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the
I think it's like
as they put a stop
4.
Return at the 22.
I don't know. That's a good question. Because I know Damo fucking hopped in my chat earlier. Was talking about he got it.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, running back gets to give.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings.
Yeah, because you know in that game, bro, like if you don't like tie these fools up, once you secure them, they can turn around and like shoot you in the back of the head when you're not looking. You know, my dumb ass, bro, I'll be trying to open every fucking door without seeing if there's a tripwire. He's gonna hear, where need at? Boom.
Got it, looking for a first. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Yeah, so you got your gift card, so when you buy your ticket, so someone can make a move. You're the one that say you gonna get the code and shit.
To convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He was able to come down with the pass, but not in bounds, so it'll be a turnover on downs. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand.
Let's see what this fool Ryan says. If he'll go half.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Firing to the right, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout call by the offense after
I think he's probably looking at it.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. The shot plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish.
I swear, bro. Madden NCAA is the same shit, bro. There's a broken blitz that you can't break off of. Make motherfuckers think they're nice at this game.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
USC Trojans will take over 1st and 10.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Lane. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking for a man. It's Mayavo. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And you have to wonder if going in at halftime in the locker room just slowed down the momentum a little bit for this offense. They had it going so well in the first half. They were up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, scoring points. But here we go. First drive of the second half, and they run into a wall getting sacked on the 3rd play of the drive. They're going to have to pick it up here in the second half.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The give on the counter. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. Something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And he got just enough of that.
What?
That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
USC Trojans will take over 1st and 10.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. There he goes. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Dropping back, it's Salter. They're setting up the screen.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, I think you know the the situation as a defender and you know you're up by a score and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And
he's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. To the air, it's Mayava. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab inside the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. I swear, this game is ass. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Look at that shit.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're
intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Colorado has the ball back.
So they make sure my shit is ready for tomorrow. Need to edit a clip and make a thumbnail.
He'll take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Atkins. He goes in for the 2, and now they've got it down to 10. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Fires on the run. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Oh, they're after him. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. The sure hands. It's Trojans. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback knowing where his answer was against the blitz and against man coverage, picking up that completion.
They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You could tell they took advantage of that, played great D, broke on the football, and forced the INT and put one nail in the coffin.
On the direct snap, it's Jordan. Oh, what a move. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the 1st down.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
And as he throws, final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but we